Hello students, we are going to discuss about measurement of humidity of gases. Introduction about humidity of gases measurement. Hygrometer is an instrument used for measuring the moisture content in the atmosphere. Humidity measurement instruments usually rely on measurement of some other quantity. What are the quantities? Temperature, pressure, mass or mechanical or electrical change in a substance as moisture is absorbed. By calibration and calculation, these measured quantities can lead to a measurement of humidity. Modern electronic devices use temperature of condensation, that is dew point, or changes in electrical capacitance or resistance to measure humidity differences. First we are going to discuss about hygrometer. This is the schematic diagram of hygrometer. Basic principle of hygrometer: due to humidity, several materials experience a change in physical, chemical and electrical properties. This property is used in transducers that are designed and calibrated to read RH directly. RH is nothing but relative humidity. Hygrometer is a type of absorption hygrometer and uses the mechanical humidity sensing technique. Certain hydroscopic materials. What are the hydroscopic materials? Human hair, animal membrane, wood, paper, etc. undergo changes in linear dimension when they absorb moisture from their surrounding air. This change in linear dimension, that is direction of X, is used as the measurement of humidity present in air. Description about hygrometer. Human hair is used as the humidity sensor. Refer this diagram. The hair is arranged in parallel beam and they are separated from one another to expose them to the surrounding air or atmosphere. Number of hairs are placed in parallel to increase mechanical strength. This hair arrangement is placed under small tension by the use of a tension spring. Refer this diagram. Tension spring is there. So, tension spring to ensure proper function. The hair arrangement is connected to an amp and a link arrangement, and the link is attached to a pointer. Okay, refer this diagram. The pointer pivoted at another end. The pointer sweeps over a humidity calibrator scale. Human hair has a property that its length increases when it is wet and its length decreases when it goes dry. Operation about hygrometer. When the humidity of air is to be measured, this air is made to surround the hair arrangement, and the hair arrangement absorb the humidity from the surrounding air and expand or contract in the linear direction, X direction. This expansion or contraction of the hair arrangement move the amp and link and thus the pointer to a suitable position on the calibrated scale, and thus indicating the humidity present in the air or atmosphere. Precaution about this experiment. These hygrometers are called membrane hygrometer and the sensing element is a membrane. Application of this equipment. These hygrometers are used in the temperature range of 0 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. These hygrometers are used in the RH, that is relative humidity range of 30 to 95%. Disadvantages of this equipment. This hygrometer slow in response. Air hygrometer is used constantly. Its calibration tends to change. Second instrument, wet and dry bulb hygrometer. This figure shows that wet and dry bulb hygrometer, psychrometer or wet and dry bulb thermometer consists of two thermometers. One that is kept moist with distilled water and a soap or wick. At the temperatures above freezing point of water, evaporation of water from the wick lower temperature. Show that wet bulb usually shows a lower temperature than that of the DBT, that is dry bulb thermometer. When the air temperature is below freezing, the wet bulb is covered with a thin coating of ice and may be warmer than the dry bulb. DBT or dry bulb temperature. DBT is the temperature indicated by a thermometer exposed to the air in a place sheltered from direct solar radiation. The term dry bulb is customarily added to the temperature to distinguish it from wet bulb and dew point temperature. WBT, that is wet bulb temperature. The thermodynamic wet bulb is a thermodynamic property of mixture of air and water vapor. The value indicated by wet bulb thermometer often provide an adequate approximation of the thermodynamic wet bulb temperature. Third instrument, sling psychrometer. This figure shows that sling psychrometer. Sling psychrometer which uses thermometers attached to a handle or length of rope and spun in the air for about 1 minute. It is sometimes used for field measurements, but it is being replaced by more convenient electronic sensor. Whirling psychrometer uses the same principle, but the two thermometers are fitted into a device that resembles a football racket. Okay, so operation about this experiment. In order to measure dry bulb and wet bulb temperature, the psychrometer frame glass covering thermometer arrangement is rotated at velocity 5 meter per second to 10 meter per second to get the necessary air motion. Thermometer whose bulb is bare contact the air indicate the DBT, that is dry bulb temperature. At the same time, thermometer whose bulb is covered with the wet wick comes in contact with the air when this pass on the wet wick present on the bulb of the thermometer. The moisture present in the wick start evaporating and cooling effect is produced at bulb. The temperature now indicated by the thermometer is the wet bulb thermometer, which will naturally be lesser than the DBT, that is dry bulb temperature. Precautions for this experiment, if the psychrometer is rotated for a short period, then the wet bulb temperature recorded will not be proper. If the psychrometer is rotated for a longer period, the wick will get dried soon and the wet bulb temperature will not be at its minimum value. Application of this device: it is used for checking humidity level in air conditioner room and installation. It is used to set and check air hydrometer. It is used in the measurement range of 0 to 100% RH, that is relative humidity. It is used for measuring wet bulb temperature between 0 degree Celsius to 180 degree Celsius. Drawback of this equipment: measured medium is disturbed due to the act of measurement. The evaporation process at the wet bulb will add moisture to the air. It cannot be used in automation requirement situation. It cannot be used for continuous recording purpose. If the wick is covered with dirt, the wick will become stiff and its water absorbing capacity will reduce. However, a stiff or dirty wick will resume normally when boiled in hot water. Thank you for your attention.